Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And for the newcomers, hi. This is my weekly vlog, and here I will be updating you guys. If you haven't been following me on this journey and you're new to my channel, I have been vlogging and documenting about my gastric bypass and just adding in some personal things sometimes. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to ask me, you can leave the comments in the box below or hit me up on my social media platforms. I have all of them listed on my YouTube, on my Facebook if you follow me, on my Instagram. So they're everywhere if you guys have any questions. But let's get to it. Let me give you what you came here for. So I'm very excited. I've been very motivated lately, and it's just, I don't know what it is. Like, not to say that I hadn't been following God, but His presence has been very strong in my life since I've become much more positive. And it's a great thing. Like, it's really good to be in his presence and covered in His grace and have Him work so many things out in my life that I never thought would work for me. But that's besides the point. Um, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for all the positivity. Thank you, everyone, for all the encouraging words. Like, it means a lot, and it really keeps me going because for me, people encouraging me means a lot, as I've said before, because I never thought that I would be at this point in life. I never thought that I would be doing working out or putting myself out there for people to see me. I never thought I would get to this level of confidence to be able to do something like this. And so it means a lot. But here are my updates for this week. And it's not going to be a long video because nothing really happened in these 2 weeks. Since that's how I'm going to start posting, it's going to be every 2 weeks now. And so here goes. So the last time I came to you guys, I was 354. And ding, 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 I'm now at 340. And that was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Like, I'm so excited. I told my husband and I've told some friends that my goal is to be out of the 300s by the end of February. And it's not even the end of January. And at the end of January, I hope to be down to 320. So my goal is to lose 20 more pounds before January ends and lose the other 20 pounds before February ends so I can be in the 200s. Like, this is mind blowing for me, and it's exciting. Like, I haven't been this close to this weight since high school. Like, it's seriously exciting. And what I'm looking forward to is feeling more comfortable in a plane seat when I fly to Texas at the end of February. Like, I'm so excited. It's something so little, but this smile on my face right now is really, like, it's really genuine because I'm excited. Like, I don't know why this morning I have so much energy. I don't know if it's from my workout or what, because I just came from workout, but it's very exciting and it's very good. Like, I'm in a weight loss challenge at Orange Theory Fitness, and I've lost almost 15 pounds already since the challenge started. And so, like, I'm doing really good. And I really hope that at the end of February, when the challenge ends, that I've lost the most. And even if I don't win the challenge, like, I can say that I set these goals for myself and I did it. Yeah, I have a tool, but I really am putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort, because before I ate so unhealthy, I wouldn't imagine eating the foods that I eat now. Like, there's no way at all. No way at all. Like, I don't frequent any of the foods, any of them ever that I used to eat. Now I'm eating lettuce wraps and low fat this, low fat that, no carbs this, no carbs that, no sugar this, no sugar that. Even though I have to in order not to get sick, I mean, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it's not normal. Like, it feels like I've been doing this my whole life, and I don't crave the things that I used to want. Like, it's really, really good. And I look forward to seeing all the progress and not going backwards ever. And like I told you guys before, I'm in nursing school. And so it's really difficult sometimes to see people with their snacks and all this extra junk, because it can be so stressful sometimes. But you know what? I pack my cucumbers, my carrots, and tomatoes, or bell peppers every day for my snack, with low fat Greek yogurt dressing. And I mean, it satisfies me. So that's my snack, and I'm over it. But I see people with Dr. Peppers, which was my favorite soda, and I see people with chips and sandwiches and hot dogs and all these things, and it's just like, that used to be you. And to see my classmates tell me, "Oh, you look so good, you're changing. Like, I never seen you eat these vegetables before. Last semester, you would eat chips and drink soda and all this." And it's just like, they see the change in me. I see the change in me. People around me see the change in me. So why not be like, why not keep that going? Like, that's what gets me pumped every single time. Every single time. It's like, it's like I'm feeding off of that energy. Like, it's getting me there. I'm getting to the point of no return. Like, I'm never looking back. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep pushing. Like, no matter how tired I am, no matter how many times I go to the emergency room, none of that matters to me. Like, I like it. Sometimes I regret it, because sometimes it makes me so sick. But you know what? There's still something in me that says, you did this for a reason. God granted you this for a reason. Because there for a second, I didn't even think I was going to get approved for surgery, to be honest. Because when I was on the 6-month process, I gained 5 pounds. 5 pounds. And in the clause for my insurance, they said that during your 6 months, because they monitor your weight and you have to lose weight because they put you on a diet and all this stuff, they say that you can't gain any weight during the process. But I gained 5 pounds. So I thought that all of my hard work would be taken away from me because I gained 5 pounds. But you know what? My doctor submitted my information, and I prayed to God, God, if you see fit for this in my life, if you see fit for me to have this surgery and start anew and have a better outlook on life, if you want me to have this tool, let your will be done. Like, I prayed that every day up until the day they called me. It was about a week later. They called me, said, "You've been approved for surgery." And like, I cried. I was in class. My phone rang. My teacher said, "You can step out to answer your phone." I said, "Thank you so much." Stepped outside, answered my phone. they said, "You've been approved." The the next day for surgery that we have is October 31st. And this was like a week before October 31st. Literally a week. So I had a week to get ready, and I was excited. Like, I was thrilled. I cried. I cried. Tears of joy. I hung up with them, called my husband, and he was like, "Oh my gosh," like, we were so excited. Like, I wish I could have been with him that moment. And it really meant a lot to me because I had been working on this since I was about 17. I started in my hometown and I was still in high school. And I was at the end of the process there, so I would have been on my way by now. But I was such in a rush to get away from home and such in a rush to be off in college that I was like, you know what? I rather go to college than miss a year of college and stay here to have this surgery. So that's what I did. I went to college, and that was what set me back. And when I got to college, I gained more weight. And so I'm glad that now I finally had it, and I'm glad that I'm doing better. And even though there are many obstacles with this, I rather have these obstacles than be struggling with my weight and have those risks that I had before, because now everything is getting better within me. It's not the way it was. So I'm happy. I'm glad that people are motivating me. I'm glad that I'm motivating people. Like, it means so much because I never thought this was something that I'd be doing. And I know I say that a lot, but it really blows my mind to know that people come to me and take advice for dietary reasons when I was trying to take advice from other people before. So just those little things mean a lot, because it just gives me a happiness. Like I said before, I'm no dietitian, I'm no gym master. But if I could say the little that I've been told and I could tell it to someone else, then I'm going to do that. Because so many people have pushed me and so many people have told me that I can do this and have given me so many advice and tips that I'm not going to let that go to waste. Just like the pastor said in church on Sunday, there's a conversation. You start a conversation. You don't go up to somebody and say, "Oh, do you know God? Do you know that He's great? Blah, blah, blah." You start a conversation, and then if they're into the conversation, you tell them how God has worked in your life and tell them what He's done for you. So it's not like I go up to people and be like, "Hey, you need to do this because I'm changing." But if someone comes to me and asks me, I give them the tips my dietitian has given me. I give them the tips that my trainer has given me. So it means a lot. Like, it really means a lot. There's so many supportive people, so many strong, mind-building people around me, and I'm glad I'm finally coming into it. So thank you again to everyone that has been supporting me. Thank you to everyone for all the encouraging words, statements, messages, anything that you've given me of encouragement. I really, really appreciate it. And so with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up because I don't want it to be too long. And I will see you guys the next time. Thank you. Bye.